There's nothing more important than your morning to set your day up for success. Because if you set your day up wrong, you have less confidence, right? Yeah. Like, to me, protecting my confidence is the #1 thing that you have to do on a daily basis. And how do you stay confident? When you're grateful, when you feel right, when you have a vision, when you're pointing your positive point in the right direction. Even if, like I said, if it's the most disturbing thing in the world, feel the pain of it. Don't ignore it.
Yeah.
If there's shit disturbing you, like, bathe in it. Feel all of a sudden it causes movement.
What is your recommendation, or how do you see total fulfillment for someone?
You know, I think total fulfillment...
Because a lot of people like, dude, I love making money. You love making money, right? But there's so much more to both of us. And it's a shame too, because regular people like that aren't making a lot of money, they'll look at you and they'll say, well, you fucking love money. And it's like, no, dude, this is just a tool for me to do all this other shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know? So here's what I want to say is I love making money, but at this phase of my life, what I realized, and I probably didn't realize in my 20s, is I thought money would just solve everything.
Right.
It doesn't.
No.
Money is just an amplifier of who you are.
That's
if you're
right.
a dick, for lack of a better word, give somebody money, they're worse. It's like alcohol.
Yep.
You guys a wise ass when he's sober, you give him, he's a real wise ass, right? Or annoying, right?
Right.
But what money can do, and this is, I think, is a massive inspiration, is money can allow you just to be a better version of yourself. When money's, I mean, think about how often, if you're listening, how often do you think about money? How often did your parents think about it, talk about it till they talked about it because it wasn't enough?
Remove that obstacle from your life completely.
When that removed, my childhood was insanity. We all have our own stuff. My parents were married 9 times, lived with grandma, just all kinds of crazy stuff. I ignored all that. And then all of a sudden I started making money because I was obsessed with the money. When I finally made money, I had to deal with some of that stuff, and it made me a better human being. It made me have more empathetic, be more empathetic for other people because I had to deal with that.
Right.
When I got money, I got a personal trainer. I got a nutritionist. I go to a naturopath and get an IV once a week. I coach I go to every practice, every game of my kids. I coach softball. I coach baseball. I get to be
awesome.
I'm a better version of me because I don't have money as a worry. So when people say, what's your definition of success? In my 20s, completely different what it is now. 30s, completely different.
Absolutely. It's always an evolution.
Definition now is, yesterday I have a business, my business partners are in Utah, right? So I flew up to Utah and we had a meeting all day. I jumped on a private plane and I flew home because my daughter was pitching. So I left there at 2 o'clock. I was on the plane by 2:15. I landed at 3:40. My daughter's game started at 3:50. I didn't miss one pitch.
That's awesome, dude.
And that was, and I blew off an afternoon meeting to be there. Right. And then I was going to fly directly here to see you. And that's why I pushed it for a little bit because I wanted to go to her game.
Right.
And then this morning I wanted to cook my kids breakfast.
Yeah.
That's success to me.
I agree, man.
I'm at a phase, I can't buy any more watches. I'm not that crazy. I used to be crazy about cars. I'm not that much anymore. Like, for me, it's complete control of my life. Nobody tells me how to dress, how to talk, where to live, how to raise my kids.
Right.
Like, nothing. But that's my definition, right? So when people talk about money, does money solve problems? It's like, money's not.
Sort of, it does.
Of course it does.
Right. Like,
if you say money doesn't solve problems, you haven't given enough of it away.
Yeah, that's true.
Go give away $1 million and help people. You talk about solving problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, when people think, I guess whenever they think about money, they think about like the shit they see on Instagram, right? It's the dude, like fucking me sometimes, like the dude with a Lamborghini or the dude with fucking cars or this or watches. But what they don't see is the shit that, like, you know, like they don't see guys like Chris and I built our high school new facilities, a new baseball field, new football field, new weight room. They don't see that shit. And because it's hard, if you post it or say something about it, you're bragging about it, right?
Yeah.
And then, but if you don't post it, everybody thinks you're greedy as fuck. So it's like you're in this fucking like catch-22. But
so if someone asks you, what's money mean to you right now in your life?
Dude, it's just a way for me to make more impact, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've done all the shit too. I've fucking owned all the watches. I still own all the cars. And you know, as passionate as I am about cars, and I still buy cars and shit. I mean, it doesn't mean to me what it once meant. Yeah. I totally get it.
And I'm not trying to dog because I think it's amazing.
Oh, bro, I totally get it. Yeah.
I
agree with you.
And let me just tell you where you're going, if you don't mind me sharing, because I've been a little ahead of you, right? Yeah. Is when you first start doing it, you enjoy the impact, but it's a part of your company. You're making money. If I can make money and help people at the same time, man,
right.
I thought I was going to be at McDonald's when I was a kid, right? Yeah, so, but then all of a sudden, when you start really making an impact, and no matter where you go, somebody says, dude, I was down on my luck. I got your stuff. My life changed. I mean, fortunately, I've been doing this for so long. It's not because but I've sold millions and millions of people. So wherever I go, in the airport today, on the way here, my driver today is like, dude, I got your stuff. You don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, when you start making that impact, all of a sudden, it's not just I want to help people and make money at the same time. All of a sudden, that delivering value to people and helping change people's lives, it gets stuck in you.
Yeah.
Like the impact.
Dude.
I'm watching it with you just a little bit. I know you, but watch how this impact. You'll be obsessed on impact. And and I'll share with everybody right now, the people who last in this industry are not, let me figure out how to sell shit and let's try to make it good.
Right.
It's like, I need to impact the world. What do I have to do to sell it?
They have a real purpose.
I'm a badass marketer. I sell on video better than anybody.
Yeah.
But I got so good because I knew if I get my stuff in people's hands, it changes their life. So I have to be
complete
good.
Confidence.
Like,
and dude, it's authenticity too. Like we talked about out there.
Yeah.
People, when you know you're offering real value, like when we're doing our entrepreneurship academy right now.
Awesome.
Like, dude, I walk out of there fucking pumped. Because I didn't know what to expect because I didn't ever worked on camera. I walk out of there and I'm like, dude, that shit was fucking good. And Vaughn's always looking, Tyler, they're always looking at me saying the same shit. And I'm not thinking of like, oh, how much money we're gonna make by selling it. I'm thinking like, dude, this is gonna fix the problem of all these fucking kids following these douchebags that are faking it. Because this is going to teach somebody how to run a real fucking business, not how to sell widgets on fucking Facebook ads for a week until they're fucking done.
And the thing is, because of that impact, the byproduct will be a successful shit for you. But nobody realizes that.
Right.
It's too late before they realize it.
Right.
Dean, I told Andy yesterday, he finished recording like a little mini course, and it was just basically the basics. Like here are the 7 steps to basically success and wealth. And it's funny because
mindset. It's about mindset.
Mindset.
Like how wealthy people think differently than regular people.
Yeah. And I told him, I said, I didn't want to like state the obvious, but we finished, and something just settled on me, and I thought, this is like 1000% legit. If they do this, they're going to be successful.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it like surprised me.
Yeah, you said that to me and I'm like, yeah man, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I don't know why it surprised me.
Because you're too close. You're so close.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like, I think it's because there are so many scams out there. There are so many people muddying up the waters for people that it's like you're almost defensive even when you're doing the right thing. You know, I don't know how to explain that. Sense. But
dude,
when he was done, I was like, gosh, this is going to change people's lives.
Dude, I said this earlier. I before we got on the air, I said this to Dean. I said, dude, people like you and people who are successful, legitimately have built shit, have an obligation to teach people how to do it. Yeah. Now it's not because they're like you said, they're the waters are so fucking muddy. Yeah. It used to be on TV, everybody was credible. Now there's fucking 1,000 of those dudes, and you're not, who the fuck is which? Who knows what? Dude, there needs to be some real motherfuckers teaching these kids how to do shit. And they have done it. You know what I mean?
And let me tell you the next evolution for you. You mind if I project your future a little bit? Is you're obsessed with impact right now.
Yeah.
And you're getting momentum. You're building the first courses to help people, right? So what you think is this is so freaking good that people are just going to buy it. And they won't at the level you deserve to impact people. So the next thing that you'll evolve to like, and you might not even like it now, or maybe you do, is you will learn to love to sell.
Oh, fuck.
Because... And maybe you already do.
Oh, I love it.
I fucking love. Yeah. I'll go speak with Tony. Yeah. Tony and I went to Japan. We spoke to 10,000 people in Japan. We flew over to China. We did 15,000 people in China.
That's awesome.
And you got just going crazy. And when I get up on stage, I used to think when I first started going on stage, and I was on TV much before I started going on stage. I'd go on stage. I'm like, oh my God, if I'm selling today, I want to serve them while I sell, and I'd get nervous. I feel all sick.
It's the same fucking thing.
Now all of a sudden, I just get out there and I go, I'm going to impact every motherfucker in this room. And if they see the value, then they'll give me money. And but then I took it one step further. Now, before I go on camera, if I'm selling, if I'm going in a live interview, if I'm doing a live cast, or if I'm on stage, I'm like, if I don't get them to give me a credit card, I'm doing everybody in this room a disservice. Yeah. Because they're going to get someone else's crappy shit because they make promises, or they're going to go home and do nothing, and their life is going to stay exactly where it is. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. You want fucking something different, you got to do something different.
Yeah.
So I think about this in my head. I'm like, if I don't get them to buy my book, my product, my service, they're going to be screwed.
Oh, dude.
So when I go out there with that passion, I'm not thinking of a
automatic
script.
sell.
I don't use a script. I haven't had a script on video in 12 years. I just live like knowing I need to persuade you to get this so you can live the life you desire.
Right. But because you believe in it, because you know that, I'm already at that point, by the way. Like,
I love it.
I live that way in first form.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
So
of course.
We have the most expensive product out there for the most part. And like I don't feel 1 ounce bad about charging what we charge because I know it's the fucking best. And I know it changed lives.
Exactly. And you shouldn't.
So like I've learned through that you know, when you're doing the right thing and you have confidence and you know your shit is good and it's going to help people, you don't have to fucking think about how am I going to sell this? They're going to hear you talk about it. They're going to hear your passion. They're going to know you're authentic and they're going to say, dude, that's the motherfucker I want to learn from.
When people ask me how to get better on video, everybody's thinking it's a technical thing. And all these guys are badasses in the room. They're all passionate about what they do. They're anywhere in the room from 10 to 500 million a year in sales. And it's just, I just help them tap into their own authenticity. They watch their numbers quadruple because they're just living the experience. Right. But so many people taught them, just like in school, it's like, you got to follow this format. You got to use the red arrow.
Dude,
and
I got a fucking D in public speaking. A D. Now I'll get paid 75 grand per pop to speak. Think about that. Like, I want to go back and find that motherfucker and be like, here's your fucking D, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. I think about that all the time, man. Like I think about all the motherfuckers that told me that I was shit. I'm just wired that way, man. Like I am driven by fucking.
What's a quote I just showed my daughter? I said, success is the best revenge. You don't have to say a fucking word. All of them get this. They turn on Instagram like,
bro, I fucking love it. Like when someone tells me like, dude, you can't do that or you're not going to do that, which happens less and less, but I keep expanding my goals. So then it happens again. But fuck, dude, it fires me up.
Yeah,
nothing gets me more motivated. I know not everybody's like that, but fuck, I am. Sometimes I wish I could change it because I like.
Nah, I don't. But that's
I get like
fire,
fucking
dude.
crazy, dude.
So do I.
Yeah, like I get crazy. Like Emily will look at me and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "This motherfucker." Blah blah blah. You know, like it's just I don't know, man. It's a good fire, you know.
Yeah, here's the thing. Everybody listening to it's like use whatever you can
Dude,
to be your fire.
Everything.
Yeah, whatever you can and everything to be your fire. So some people say they're down in their dumps, saying shit's bad. You know, going through personal, financial. It's like then get fucking madly, deeply disturbed by that and run away from it in a better direction.
That's right.
If you're doing okay and you're sick of complacency, then dream, build a vision board, put your new house,
and that's a big spot that we never talk about too. Because a lot of the people who are listening are successful people. They're doing well. They're making, 6 figures or even low 7 figures. Okay. They're doing okay. And that's a dangerous fucking place, man.
It is.
Like the most dangerous place you can be is in that middle spot where you've made a little bit.
You got a taste, but you're not over the hurdle yet.
Dude, because all you're going to end up doing is living the same way you lived when you weren't making any money. Yeah. You're going to live paycheck to paycheck. You're going to buy all the cool shit. You're going to be, you're going to look rich, but you're not going to be rich.
Right, exactly.
And dude, I struggle with that too, man. When I went through a time where I started making, I didn't make any money for 10 years, so to speak. So when my first year, I went from 45 grand to 180 grand. And dude, that 180 grand felt like $10 trillion.
Oh, of course. You're rolling.
So, yeah. But it was gone like instantly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I learned that, but you have to, luckily for me, my spending habits are fucking obscene. So that motivated me to make more money. You know what I mean? It's funny how you're talking about using everything because I definitely have done that. Like even buying shit. Like when I was like in the middle where I was making, 250 or even 700 or something less than $1 million, I would fucking spend it all so that I could fucking get motivated again. Cause like, dude, that's what motivated me. You know what I mean? But now I've grown up a little bit. It's different now, but there's all kinds of ways that you can use yourself to get motivated.
Use it, even if, like I said, if it's the most disturbing thing in the world, feel the pain of it. Don't ignore it.
Yeah.
If there's shit disturbing you, like bathe in it. Feel all of a sudden it causes movement.
Yeah.
Right.
I love it, dude. I fucking love it. First of all,
what's your favorite car?
Oh man, my favorite car I own right now is I have a 70 Chevelle 454 LS6.
Nice.
It's black with white stripes. That was like my fucking ultimate
dream car.
Yeah, dream muscle car, right? Yeah. That's my favorite car now. I go through phases, man. I'll go through phases where I'm into certain things and, then get into other things. Probably the most recognized car I've got that people know about is I have the first customer delivered 2017 Ford GT. So the new Ford GT.
Yeah.
And it's painted a special orange color that is it's one of one. So
dude, that's amazing.
Yeah,
you gotta keep that one forever.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
I like buying cars. One of my partners was obsessed with. He always talked about it. This guy's got money, but he always wanted a '68 SS Camaro convertible.
Yeah.
Right. So when we were doing business together, we had a good year, and I spent 150 grand and bought him his dream car and gave it to him for his birthday.
Yeah.
And another partner of mine wanted that they take a Jeep, and you ever see when they do the Jeeps over and they put like turf paint on them, and they put the big fenders. And all this I forget the name.
Yeah.
So I bought one of those last year for my other partner as a gift.
That's cool. Yeah, dude. I love cars, man. I've got another car. I've never been a Mustang guy, but I say I'm not a Ford guy, but I fucking own all Fords.
I was just about to say, you've owned like 3 Mustangs at once.
No, I've got 3 Ford GTs. I've got the fucking 2 Mustangs. What else do I got that's Ford? Anything?
Well,
I just won't own a Ford truck because I had 2 Ford trucks and both of them fucking blew up. Like one of them literally blew up 5 miles down the road from when I got it. Like the fucking engine blew up, $12,000. I mean, I have to pay it, but I mean, what the fuck, Ford? They're gonna get mad at me for saying that. They make awesome
Ford's
cars.
amazing.
They make awesome cars, dude. They make awesome cars. I don't like their trucks, but
I was just going to ask Dean. We've talked about visualization before in our podcast, and Andy's shared some of his personal habits for like keeping his gratitude alive, that kind of thing. What's your morning look like? Like, how do you renew your vision?
Yeah, that's great. I have a morning routine that if I stick to it, I'm in a good place. And if I don't, I screw my day up. So I share with them. Here's a quick little, I've talked about this a lot. So I'm glad you asked that question because I believe, especially now, that there's nothing more important than your morning to set your day up for success. Because if you set your day up wrong, you have less confidence. Right? Yeah. Like to me, protecting my confidence is the number one thing that you have to do on a daily basis. And how do you stay confident? When you're grateful, when you feel right, when you have a vision, when you're pointing your positive point in the right direction, all those things. So I'm gonna run through just a quick little morning routine. So first one, I learned this from Ariana Huffington, who started Huffington Post. She's cool as shit. Yeah. She's awesome. She's at 60 years old, she started Huffington Post, sold it for $350 million, and still owns half of it.
That's badass.
You know what I mean? That's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
So she taught me this about at night when you go to bed. Put your phone on airplane mode because we'll all roll over. And to me, what it means is you put yourself in defense rather than offense. It's the way I look at it. You guys can figure it out any way you want listening. But if I roll over in the middle of the night, you get a text that's not perfect. You're like, shit, puts on your head. And you wake up in the morning, or if you wake up first thing in the morning, you roll over and look at your emails and texts, or you look at your cryptocurrency going down, or you look at your stock market going down, or you go to social media and realize your picture didn't get as much likes as you thought.
Right.
It just alters your brain a little bit towards the what could go wrong column. So here's the routine. At night, put your phone on airplane mode and just freaking figure it out on how not to check it as soon as you wake up. As soon as I open my eyes, if I will, and I do it most of the time, not all the time, I'll just spend a couple minutes being grateful. Now everybody knows that, so just lower the bar of gratitude. Like if you're listening right now, 150,000 people die every day. That's the stat. Every day, 150,000 people die. If your eyes open, you're a lucky bastard. Doesn't matter what, you're not one of the 150,000. So I found a way to lower the bar where I'll just be like, I'm grateful for these amazing sheets. I'm grateful because it's nice outside. I'm grateful for the air in this room.
Right.
Or read a couple sentences out of a personal development book or listen to you for just a couple minutes, right? So the way I feel is that if I do that, if I leave my phone on airplane mode, don't check it, and then I think in that frame of mind, I'm in a grateful mood. And then I just think of my intention, what I want to solve today. What do I want to kick ass on today? So just for a moment, today, I'm going to come meet Andy. I'm going to kick ass on this. I'm going to fly. I'm going to do this. I'm going to see my kids before I go. I'm going to get a big smile and a kiss before. I'll just think all this takes 3 minutes. I'm done in 3 minutes. I don't have time to do an hour meditation.
Right.
So I feed my soul, and all of a sudden I'm in a different place when I step out of bed. And then for me, I want to feed my body. So for me, it's just a routine. I'll as soon as I get downstairs, I'll put a scoop of green drink. I'll do apple cider vinegar, some MCT oil, and squeeze a lemon in a full glass and down that. And then I move immediately. I have to go to the gym in the morning for me because my days get going. I don't want to stop. I don't want to go work out at 6. I'm already in work mode.
Yep.
So I go move immediately. And then when I come back, I have a little routine, but when I come back, I'll do what I get to do. So I change my to-do list to get to do. So those little things, you can alter it any way you want. If you meditate, you can put more time in it, but setting the intention for the day and having the confidence when you jump out of bed rather than, because if you're facing the day like, shit, I got to get through today, that day is done.
Right.
Just that frame of mind in the morning is like, what can I do today to get through the day? It's like you're screwed.
Right.
All you're doing is wait until the nighttime so you can go back to sleep.
Right.
And we can,
that's not even living,
we can
man.
go unconscious like that for years. There's people listening right now that are older that have been unconscious for years.
Right.
Right.
They're just, dude, by the way, I know a guy who makes the best greens product in the world. I know him. I know him well.
Which
too.
one?
He's sitting right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'll give you some before you
All
roll
right,
out.
I'm ready for it. I've been doing the same one for a while. I'm ready to switch it up.
You'll like this.
Ours is actually green.
It's a new processing technique on greens. It's low temperature processed greens.
Love
They're
it.
way more bioavailable.
I've been doing it for 12, 15 years every
They
single
make
morning.
a big fucking difference.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, the minute I added them in, I was stuck at like, because I lost 110 pounds the last 2 years. So
Amazing.
I got stuck at like 260, 265. The minute I added greens in, dude, I dropped down to 245 in almost 4 weeks. Like,
That's awesome.
Dude, it made a huge difference.
And plus it kills cravings.
Dude,
like the sugar cravings.
It makes you feel good. It's like a natural, it's a non-stimulant energy form too, man.
Yeah.
There's so many good things about it, but I'm with you on that, dude. My routine's almost exactly the same. I just do the gratitude when I'm brushing my teeth. We talked about it here on the podcast before.
That's great.
I'm glad you came out here and just basically validated everything I told them. So, dude, I'm a morning guy as well, man.
Me too.
Not early morning. I'm not an early morning riser, but I have to get my workout in the morning.
Yeah.
You know? So, dude.
Dean, I'm going to just turn people's attention to your Instagram account.
Okay.
So it's Dean Graziosi. I'm going to spell it for people because people always ask me to spell it. DeanGraziosi.
That's it.
Okay. And same on Facebook and pretty much everywhere.
Yep.
Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, but we're mostly on Facebook and now killing it on Instagram.
Sounds good.
So, dude, first of all, thanks for coming on. I do have one last question that I want to ask. And I've been asking all my very successful friends this. This has been kind of a new recent thing because I feel like it's such a fascinating question. All right. So there's two types of people. There's people who love to win and there's people who hate to lose. Which one wins? And which one are you?
I think I'm a love to win guy, and I think a love to win. I think a love to win guy will come out in the head.
Yeah.
Nobody likes losing,
right?
But man, I love the story of how do you get the tallest building in town.
Right. It's not by smashing everybody else.
Right.
Down.
You can either smash everybody else's, yours is the tallest, or you could just focus on yours and make yours so fucking big they'll never catch you.
Right.
I tell my kids that all the time when someone's rude to them, they're at an age where there's people, bullies and saying something. I'm like, you want to be the person that just builds yourself up, or do you want to worry about what they say? Build your building, just focus on you, and they'll just someday all they'll do is look up and admire your tall building.
Yeah. I think so I'm a hate to lose guy.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you said that. I personally am still in this. So I feel like we go through phases, right? Like when you're young and you have shit to prove, you're definitely a fucking hate to lose.
I want to tell you, I was absolutely a hate to lose guy. It's just evolution,
Right.
but I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
No. I think we all go through it.
That got you
for sure.
here.
No, dude, we all go through it. It goes back to using everything.
Yep.
So when I was young, and still to this day, I would say I'm more of a hate to lose person because people perceive me as very successful, and I am very financially successful, but I'm so far from where I want to be that I still feel like I got a shitload to prove. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I still feel like that hate to lose guy. And I do feel like it's funny because all my friends who are slightly older than me, and then I've Grant, who's fucking ancient. If you're listening, Grant, you're old as fuck. Okay. Guys who are slightly older than me, they all say love to win. You know what I'm saying? But the guys who are my age and younger, they all say hate to lose.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to realize that I think it's an evolution. And I think it's where you are.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed, I'm starting to give more thought to the love to win thing because I'm a big believer in the law of attraction.
Yep.
Focus and vibes and all that. And somebody made a comment, and I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're listening, on my Instagram and said, you know what? I think I understand what it means to hate to lose, but I've been putting more thought into it, and you attract more of what you love and what you focus on and what you get. And for that
That's a
reason,
really good point.
I'm going to be someone who loves to win from now on. And I'm like, fuck, that was good.
That was good.
I'm like, shit.
Because you don't even want the word lose. You might be pointing in the wrong direction, right?
So I've got to work on myself to start fucking thinking that way. I was like, damn, dude, that was a good nugget. I don't remember who said it, but man, that was really good. If you said that, good job.
Yeah, good job.
Because it made me really think. Like,
yeah.
Like not many comments that I get make me like sit down and be like, man, fuck, maybe I'm wrong. But that was a good one. I'm like, fuck, I need to become a love to win guy. Because, it's the truth, man.
Yeah,
I've gotten every single thing that I've focused on and thought about everything, my entire fucking life. And I can give
and vision is so important.
Everything. And dude, like if I'm getting fired up about and thinking about losing, man, maybe I'm attracting a little more losing than I want to have. I don't lose very much.
So maybe you're going to be converting.
Yeah,
this might be the turning point for you.
Yeah, it might be like when Vaughn decided to not be a pastor because he wanted to have sex.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That was a turning point.
That's right.
Exactly.
It was a big turning point. So, dude, thank you so much.
This was awesome,
yeah,
dude. This was
I appreciate
awesome.
you coming in.
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I will be for life now.
Likewise.
What's up? What's up? Hey, before you go, you need to watch these next few videos. They're absolute game changers. Hurry up and click right over here and watch them, and I'll see you there.